Many years ago, in my first parish assignment, we had two secretaries. And one of them was the mother of two children who went on to become well-recognized professionals and just delightful young man, young woman. Anyways, Christopher was officially now a doctor, a medical doctor, and he was not married. He would come home every once in a while to visit his parents. And one day, his mother was saying, "Now, have you done this? Have you taken this?" In other words, being a typical mother. And he was used to this, but something hit him that day. And he turned to her and he said, "Mom, would you stop being a mom?" And his mother chuckled and said, "Son, I will always be your mother. And I'll always worry about you, whether you're married or not. So get over it." So the mother's present, I'm sure you can identify with that you never get over being a mother. It becomes ingrained and you have the sense of always being concerned about your children, no matter how young, how old they are, or in what condition they're at. Today, as we celebrate the feast of the solemnity of Our Lady of Guadalupe, we must remember that she is mother to all peoples. Yes, it's true that most nations, especially Christian nations, all have the title of Our Lady under a different title, or because of a different apparition or a different connection. And those stories are all very interesting. But the danger is that we can use her to become nationalists. That this is who she is. This is why we hear so many funny stories about children saying, "Oh no, this is Mary's name," and not that. But remember that Mary is a mother. And she never forgets any of us. One of her principal roles in the church, as we say, Queen of the Saints, and being a Queen Mother, is her concern for all of us. A deep maternal concern, yearning that we too may experience her Son in an ever-deepening way. And so notice her response to her cousin Elizabeth is that my very being proclaims the greatness of the Lord. And I love that great insight. Here are these two pregnant women who meet each other, and the children in their wombs recognize, if we can use that word, recognize that amazing presence in the other. In other words, neither woman can keep their pregnancy, their sons, a secret. That these two are meant to be a gift for all nations. In a similar way, we must remember that your life, like Mary, is a gift for all. It's not just for you, or your family, or for fellow Catholics, or for the ACC, or your own parish. And this is why it's a challenge, because we all feel much more comfortable with those that we know and love and live with. But Mary, like her son, was pushed way out beyond her comfort zone from the very time she said yes. We must remember that we are baptized into this, is that it's not only a baptism into the life of Christ, but the continuing death of Christ. The dying to our own unreal expectations, our own sense of who we are, what we're not, etc. But God continues to challenge us and surprise us. And from time to time, like Mary and Elizabeth, we will recognize a common connection. We'll recognize the life of Christ in each other and say, "Oh my gosh, you know him too." You can't keep it a secret. And so yes, it's true that Mary, like all mothers, will continue to be a mother. To intercede for you, to walk with you, to seek how you're doing and wanting the best. And thank God for her, that she continues to intercede for each of us, because she too wants us to live and reign with the Lord forever.